Hey folks, welcome back to Luigi's Mansion, and we just got our fire element, which means that our Poltergust 3000 can now shoot fire.
Wow.
So Luigi's now a firebender.
He is now a firebender. I think this one almost gets away from me. Oh, no. There it is, you little bugger.
So what is the benefit of having fire powers in this game?
I mean, you feel a lot more badass with a flamethrower,
but what
the
actually?
element. So basically there are two things you can, there's a few things. So you can light things on fire here with
So
the candles.
you can burn the house down now. Congratulations, Luigi.
You can't actually burn the house down, though. That'd be funny if you could actually set, like, more fire than you should be able to rooms.
It's that alternate ending. The mansion explodes, you save the day.
Yeah, you know, the alternate ending
Ultimate
is like...
speedrun.
The alternate ending is that Egad comes in and says, "Hey, Luigi, I need you to go catch some ghosts." And he just like, nope, and just burns down the entire house.
I always wondered what would happen if they just, like, bulldozed the house down with all the ghosts inside it.
Well, the ghosts don't care. The ghosts will just they'll just fly away, go somewhere else.
I don't know, man. These ghosts are pretty comfy in their rooms here.
Yeah, but they're still ghosts. They don't interact with the physical world.
You know, I think that, you know, the ghost fortune teller might be a bit like, you know, not so forthcoming with helping the guy who is just sucking up all her people.
Madame
She's a
Clairvoyant,
fortune
that was the fortune teller that we just met there is Madame Clairvoyant. She's pretty cool. She's actually here to help us out. There's no real motive.
Until we don't need her anymore and put her back into the hole with everybody else.
Well, she actually goes willingly. She says that she wants to help. She just wants to, you know, go back where I guess she belongs. There's no real like motive, but she's pretty much the only ghost actively on our side.
Where she belongs. That sounds like kind of grim when you think about it.
It is pretty grim. It's like this. She just wants to, you know, she's basically signing off.
She's been like indoctrinated into the, I don't know, the will of Luigi.
Maybe she just likes having a portrait of herself. Wants
So what's
it back.
the? I mean, why are these ghosts like you get a ghost, another one pops up, then you get that ghost, and another one pops up.
I mean, each room is sort of its own gauntlet like that. You know, there's a handful of ghosts that you need to clear out, and sort of tests your abilities. You know, are you getting better at catching the ghosts? Later on in the game, we're gonna see you're gonna have to use your elements more. So there's also a water element and an ice element. So there's some ghosts that.
Wait a second. Does that mean Boogie? Does that mean that Luigi is on his way to becoming the Avatar?
I knew you were gonna make an Avatar joke. I knew you were gonna make an Avatar joke.
Think about it, man. He can communicate with spirits. He can airbend with his vacuum cleaner. He can firebend with it, and he can waterbend, and maybe he can even earthbend. I don't know.
I don't think it counts as bending if you're using a tool to do it.
Sure, why not?
Oh. Well, now we're getting into the technicalities of it. All you need to know is that Luigi uses these elements to defeat some of the ghosts. So, ghosts.
It's almost like the four elements is a really common trope that gets used for a lot of things.
Or maybe,
don't say.
Or maybe Luigi's the Avatar.
I mean, that could very well be the explanation for all this. So this here is Shivers. He's the butler. He doesn't like fire. I believe his backstory is that he actually died in a fire.
Oh God.
So this is pretty traumatic for him. Luigi's a bit of a dick like that. But we gotta catch him.
Well, and wait, if he's scared of fire, why is he holding candles?
I don't know why he just let it go. That's gotta be like his sentence in purgatory.
I actually thought he was chasing you with that thing.
Yeah, so did I.
I mean, his shriek used to terrify me as a child. Like, man, what was this guy's problem? He's just shaking like nobody's business. And then this. He's just happy as
What
fuck
is he
that he got
doing?
back to his seat.
Did he just wipe his butt with the candles?
No idea what he did, man, but
That's what that looked like.
he looked pretty happy to be doing it.
Yeah, so we found Mario's hat earlier. I thought it would make a bigger deal out of that than it really did.
I mean, we'll eventually find Mario's shoe, and the description for it is, it smells like Mario's feet.
When you think about it though, if you start finding pieces of Mario here and there, that just makes it sound like he got killed somewhere.
Oh god, yeah, thank god we didn't find like Mario. You know what, I'm not even gonna finish that thought. So we just caught another...
I think we'll find Mario's head.
I think it's pretty adorable that Luigi knows what Mario's feet smell like.
Or
they just know they
really...
hung out for such a long time. You know, they're bros. They got that connection. He knows what his feet smell like.
I mean, the closest we'll ever get that to being canon is probably Superstar Saga, where like Luigi literally takes care of all the household chores for Mario.
Yeah, man. Luigi's a real person. Mario kind of sucks.
Oh, Luigi's great. He's got so much personality. Like, you really feel for this guy. Nah, he's a cool guy.
Luigi's a good dude.
Think of Luigi as the Barnacle Boy of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Oh, wow.
He's the only one with personality who is not kind of crazy.
So here's an elemental ghost. So you can defeat them two ways. You can either, if you have enough element, you can just flame them to death. And it's pretty entertaining because if Luigi's whistling as before you start torching them, he'll actually continue whistling as they die. And it just makes him seem like the most sadistic person in the world.
How do you know what to use on these things? Is it just trial and error, or are there like visual indicators?
I think EGAD tells you, but I probably just skipped by one of those descriptions. Yeah.
You're too good at this game. You're too good for instruction.
I've played this game way too many times, and you know what? I'll probably play it again at some point. Although, I don't know, this was actually a pretty solid run. I don't know if I'm going to be able to top it anytime soon, aside from getting... this would have been an all gold or silver portrait ghost run, if not for one ghost in the final area, which is Area 4. Anyway, I'll get to that when I get to it. This is a hidden room. If you go to it now, like at this time of the game, you can maximize the amount of cash that you get. If you go like later on, the stuff isn't, you won't get like the same amount of cash from certain chests.
Really?
It's really bizarre like that. Like, there's a point in the game where I think these rooms have less value. Basically, I think it's after the third boss, when the mansion goes into a blackout. That's when weird things starts to happen with these rooms. No, sorry, that's not it. I'm thinking of something else. Basically, there is a certain order that you need to open these chests in if you want to maximize how much cash you get from them.
God, I love these booby puns.
Yep. When I was doing the recording for this game, I'm like, this is Jordan's spirit animal right here. All of these boos. So that's that. We are on our way to meet my favorite portrait ghost, Melody Pianissima, because she's probably just the coolest person in this house.
You know what would be really, really cool? If they made a Luigi's Mansion 3, but they made it so that it wasn't just Luigi, and so they can essentially turn this entire thing into like Mario Scooby-Doo.
Man, I would just be happy with like an HD remake of this.
Yeah, but it's like, think about it like, think of Luigi as like Shaggy and Scooby in one, and then Mario as like Fred, and maybe like, I don't know, Peach and Daisy as like Velma and Daphne, and they just have them like split up and look for clues.
I mean,
and then all the things happen.
In Dark Moon, you do actually get like a dog companion, so they're getting pretty close.
The dog companion is he sort of only shows up every now and then for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. I mean, I thought he was a nice addition, but like, just really didn't serve much function. Anyway, the way you get Melody's attention is you turn on all the you punch all of the instruments to turn them on.
Wow, such engaging gameplay.
Gotta love these music tracks.
Punch inanimate objects.
Hey man, Luigi does how Luigi does. So you actually got to have some Mario knowledge / trivia on your side for this one, because Melody plays, I believe she can play, excuse me, either that theme or the water theme, and you have to guess the right one. After that, she sends her sheets after you, and then she gets a migraine for some reason.
Oh, come on, leave her alone, man. She was playing some beautiful music.
No, man, I agree. Like, if it was the water theme, that'd be a different story. But, like, this is... Yeah, no, Melody's cool. I've always
honestly,
bummed out
it seems this is a game kind of like... I feel about this game how I feel about Monster Hunter, which is that I kind of feel bad. Like, it does seem like Luigi is kind of being a jerk this whole time, and like all these ghosts are just hanging out. They're not sad or anything.
Not
They're cool. They
bothering
just
anyone
hang out
either.
and do their thing. They each have their own like talents and abilities that their own stuff that they're into, and like I kind of feel the same way in Monster Hunter, where like I haven't played that much of it, but I've played it I would say about 10 hours worth of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and I always feel bad that I'm killing these monsters because like they're just out in the wilderness, and I'm just some human going out there being like, I need your coat.
Yeah, and then you.
I need a new vest.
Yeah, then you wear their skulls as a hat.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, and I always feel bad, especially when you start damaging the monsters and they start like limping away, trying to recover, and you're just chasing them down, being like, no,
Like,
give me your leg.
I have many issues with the Monster Hunter series, but like I remember the first time the first time that I got into like one of those more lengthy fights, I think it was with the Great Jaggy, which is kind of like
That's
a
like the
big
first-
velociraptor.
kind of the first
And
one.
I swear, I chased the thing down, and then it was limping, and I had to follow it back to its lair, and it was there just sleeping, and I'm just like, what am I even doing? Why am I hurting this thing?
Yeah, totally. It always makes me feel bad.
Guys, these are ghosts, not living creatures. It's okay.